Denise Richards and the lovely Lulu.
Lulu, welcome back to another All Things Homes. We're so glad you're here with us today. And today is a wonderful day. And we are actually going to have a little surprise for you, Denise. You don't know this. I haven't told you yet. But we have up on the board what today is, September 14th. And typically, and that's normal for what we've done, right?
Okay.
We always have on the board 2 or 3 things, national holidays, things like that are going on. Today's September 14th. Now, what I did different, though, because a lot of times people don't get to see this because we don't do a pre-video show of what we do, but a lot of times we talk a little bit about what the holiday is, the national holiday. And so we have a couple funny puns, and then we forget to say them on camera, and then they're kind of like, they miss, I think, the genuineness and the rawness of first seeing.
You always do tell me, wait, Denise, wait till the film is rolling.
Wait till the film is rolling, and then we'll say some funny stuff. Okay. So today what I did, I covered up on our board. You guys can't see it behind you, but I covered up 3 of today's national holidays. So today's September 14th. So I'm going to step off camera for a second.
Okay.
I'm going to release the curtain, and you're going to be able to see what today is. Are you excited about this?
I'm so excited. This is the most exciting episode ever. Drum roll, please.
All right. Now, if you can read my handwriting, all right?
I can.
All right. So what is the first thing on the list?
Today, September 14th, is National Cream-Filled Donut Day.
Cream-filled donut day. I don't even know if I spelled donut right, but I'm glad at least you read it right. So cream-filled donuts. You like cream-filled donuts?
Dog nuts are good, too.
I did spell it wrong. Sorry. Spelling is not my first...
It's okay, as long as you can speak. That's really what we're here to do. So, what else is it, John?
What's your favorite donut, by the way? You got a favorite cream-filled donut?
No.
Okay.
It's a chocolate glazed cake donut is my favorite.
Okay, there you go. Number 2, hug your boss day.
Yay! If I had one.
Denise and I are our own bosses.
I am actually hugging my boss. Here's my boss.
So we
right
hug
here.
ourselves. So hug your boss day. If it's appropriate, by the way, I don't know you should walk into your place of business and I don't know your own relationship
Especially
with your
if
boss.
you're brand new on the job.
Yeah. All right, because it may be your last day. So be careful how you hug your boss. It's a day and age. It's weird.
You never know. You almost can't even talk about hugging your boss. So
I know.
Just use that one with caution. That one gets the caution tape.
Good point. The third one on the list.
National Gobstopper Day.
Now, do you remember back in the day when gobstoppers were a thing?
Yes, I do.
How many teeth did you break trying to crunch into those?
I'd crunch them all the way down to the bottom. I never could just wait. I loved it. I can't believe I have any teeth left.
Gobstoppers help kids learn patience.
They do. The everlasting gobstopper, as it was called in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I don't know if I'd want an everlasting one because I want them to soften up and crunch them and eat them.
But
satisfying.
On Willy Wonka, the gobstopper changed flavor as it went down. And if you remember, it was like, wasn't it roast beef? And then ended up a blueberry pie, or was that the gum?
Pot roast or something.
I can't remember.
You're right, I think, but that's fun.
Gobstoppers are great, and they get their own national day. So there you have it.
Happy Gobstopper Day. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. We may do that again next week. So anyways, that's September 14th. Fun times. Last episode, if you missed that, go back and watch it. Probably one of the best ones we've done so far. We talked about pending home sales and how they're actually up. Now, I'm not saying home prices are up. That wasn't the video. But pending home sales, basically that means more turnover. Okay, people are back in the market. They're going up, and it's happened now for, I think, 3 months. Pending home sales are continuing to go back up, which is interesting because fall is normally the time of year throughout the country when pending home sales fall.
But I think this speaks more to supply than desire because we're finally getting a little bit of supply inventory in the market.
Very well said.
Right?
I think we should finish with that statement. That is very well said.
Well, you got to watch last week's episode, though. It was really impressive.
It really was.
If I say so myself.
Should we even have an episode today? Because this is amazing.
Maybe we should just keep talking about last week.
I think you're right.
John.
All right, here's the article for today, and it is the fall in home prices may already be over now. So today we're going to talk about falling home prices, and that may already be over now. Here's what this says. Sellers stopped selling, and some buyers stopped buying, but demand still outweighs supply. That's kind of what you just talked about. The result, declining sale prices may have bottomed out in early summer. What do you think about that? Any thoughts on that before I get into this a little bit more?
When I'm looking at hard numbers, I can tell you that 12-month average, we are finally up. That small little bit of a dip, that was an adjustment to some crazy pent-up energy for buying homes that was there. So it was an adjustment, and now we are back to going up.
Yeah. So I want to read 2 paragraphs here. The current market has a much lower overall volume of transactions, with sales of previously owned homes now down approximately 36% since January of 2022. But prices are generally holding firm outside of a few trouble spots as lower demand continue to outweigh a tighter supply. And then it says the national median existing home sales price rose 1.9% in July from a year earlier to $406,700 according to the National Association of Realtors. And August home prices in 30 of the 50 biggest markets hit record highs. Interesting. Isn't that interesting?
Very interesting, John.
Okay, so moving on up, sales could keep declining in the coming months as mortgage rates stay above 7%. So sales could decline some, but I don't see that. And because of our thing we went through last time, I don't think that's going to happen either.
Not here anyway.
Not here specifically. Anyways, I thought that was interesting. I'm going to post this article.
I think New York's going to have a problem, that's for sure.
Why?
Well,
talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, the mayor of New York City, he's basically given up. It's kind of just a
Maybe he should give up. That may be a good thing.
Maybe that is a good thing. But you know what we forgot to talk about when we were talking about what day it was of the year?
What?
3 days ago was 9/11.
We did miss
and
that.
I just need to say that we will never forget, will we, John? And it's something to remember. We have to remember why what happened, Afghanistan, we pulled out of there, and now the Taliban is in control of Afghanistan again. Oh my gosh, there I go with politics. I'm sorry.
I know. They're all over. They took back over the whole place from what I saw. But we won't forget. Where were you on September 11, 2001?
I was at my automotive repair shop in Mentor, Ohio.
Interesting.
And in the lobby was the TV where my customers would sit and wait. And I was sitting there at the counter watching it and thinking, did the pilot not see the building?
Yeah.
That was my first thought. So you can see where it went from there. Very, very, very sad.
Very
tragic.
sad. It was so tragic.
Almost 3,000 people lost their lives.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Anyway, we are grateful to be American.
We are.
We are grateful we have another election coming up. And we are also grateful to be living in Southwest Florida, where our home prices are not going to continue to fall.
No, they're doing really well. So let's do this real quick. Market news, refi. Talk about refinancing. Is that an option? Tell the people about that real quick on our market news.
You know, it's important to consider refinancing if you're trying to pull some equity out of your house for whatever reason. Rates are a little bit high right now. So when you're trying to compare one refinance to another refinance, you need to know what apples to compare so that you're comparing apples to apples. When you're at work and Joe Schmo's bragging about his 3% interest rate, you got to ask yourself, what did he do to get that?
What did he do?
Right. So when people ask me, what's your rate? My favorite answer is, what do you want it to be?
Ooh.
Right? So if that intrigues your curiosity, be sure and reach out to me, because refinance is not straight, cut, and dry. There's all kinds of creative things that can be done.
A lot of options.
Yeah.
And on that front, let's keep talking a little bit about financing. Great job on the refi point. Let's talk about a wonderful gal that we came to know about a year ago, Natalie. Tell these people, it's like the Denise show, tell these people about Natalie Proctor.
Well, Natalie Proctor is the branch manager for Lake Michigan Credit Union, Love My Credit Union, LMCU, on Kings Highway in Port Charlotte. And she happens to be the #1 branch in the state of Florida.
Wow.
They are growing by leaps and bounds. They are a phenomenal organization. When you bank with them, you feel like you're walking into somebody's living room. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
And speaking about financing, of course, they do all your car loans. They even do home equity lines of credit much better than I can. That's
business
not my forte.
Accounts.
Business accounts.
Personal accounts.
Yep. Boat loans. Lot loans. At 10% down. It's phenomenal. Amazing. We work together all the time.
It's hard to find people to do lot loans.
It really is.
Call Natalie Proctor. Fantastic.
Yeah, and go see her. You've got to go see that branch. Everybody's a teller.
#1.
Yep.
In Florida.
And she's just getting started with them. So
love it. We'll put her contact information below. Reach out to her. This has been my favorite episode so far. We've been all over the place today. We implemented something brand new at the beginning. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do that real quick for Lulu today. Hit that like and subscribe button below. I'll talk about it next episode. We're going to talk about subscribers and how many we have. So look forward to talking to you guys about that next episode. Have a great week.
Bye.